So, hey, did you hear what happened at the mall?
No.
Yeah, WeBeTV.com.
All right, I've had just about enough.
This is our show today.
Yeah, no.
We're taking over. Sorry, guys, but this is ours today.
You know eventually.
Welcome to Nerd Talk. Welcome to Nerd Talk. I'm Sidokins. This is
Boss Tech.
And who are you? Say it. You're going to say it. You're going to say it. This is our show today.
I'm a pretty
Shoot him
princess.
in the eye. Shoot him in the eye.
That's right. He's a pretty princess. And I'm Dark Taylor. And welcome to Nerd Talk, which is me and Dylan's show today, actually. Because these guys have been taking up way too much time, and we're tired of it. Right?
Josh. Stop crying. It's a fake gun.
It's okay.
So anyway, at the mall.
I got some leaky gut syndrome going on right now. I'm like pooping a little bit.
So that was not funny.
I don't care. Neither was half your intros.
So come on, guys.
All
take
of
the
our
show.
intros are brilliant.
Go, take the show. What are you doing?
Except
what are we
that last
talking
one,
about
though.
today?
Well, today, basically, we're talking
Yeah.
about everything from Hearthstone to the new Gears of War 4 beta. We've also got stuff about our new expansion into the mall, WeBeam TV, Tampa Bay Multimedia, and what else do we have that we were going to talk to?
We're moving into Zendikar for D&D. Sounds like a lot of fun. We talk about that.
Yes.
For D&D? I thought it was Magic.
No. Magic
That's
has
D&D?
Zendikar,
Magic, I would say D&D.
and D&D is getting it.
Okay.
D&D is
No,
in the
get
Zendikar
it.
campaign.
Is this a cross promotion?
Hey, look, we
type
have a
thing?
guest.
And
And
Tom.
Tom's here.
Oh, we forgot to say Sasha's link, who is also, we strapped a bomb to him, so he's just going to do whatever we say.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah, okay.
I'm the real one in control of the show,
Yeah,
honestly.
besides, I'm not strapped to him at all.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the bomb. So
You guys sure you're not
strap
into
on
pegging?
bomb. I'm a strap on bomb.
Sure you're not into pegging?
Yes, Topanga? Yes,
Pegging?
I love Topanga.
Guys, let's keep this PG.
Topanga's awesome.
Topanga? Corey and Topanga?
Topeka, Kansas.
Also, we have to talk about the fact that Spider-Man caught Winter Soldier's punch
Yeah.
like it was nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like jokingly twisted his arm back and said, "Dude, you got a metal arm."
That's
Awesome.
awesome.
So Spider-Man's shaping up to be one of the best additions to Avengers 3.
I think we're finally going to get a Spider-Man that wasn't nerfed out, like, just because,
Or emotional, like Tobey Maguire.
dude, emo
It
Spider-Man.
was like emo Spider-Man, you know?
Oh, that was so terrible.
It was pretty bad. And you know what? It took 3 movies, to figure out that he's emo. He was like all happy, he was happy.
Not me.
He was happy throughout the first two,
I
and
figured
all
it
of a
out
sudden the third
first
one,
He was emo in the first one.
maybe 2, like emotionally
Number
happy,
2, it's
but
sunshine, raindrops are falling on my head.
Yeah,
How'd that go
basically.
again?
yeah, do that
know.
again.
I messed that up.
We
pretty
come
good
from
at
a land down under. Yeah, but so I'm saying though, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, when those movies came out, everybody was head over heels in love with the character. Andrew Garfield comes out, everybody's head over heels in love with the character until they both have a sequel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
no,
much.
So
I did
I'm pretty sure that the exact same thing is going to happen again, which is why I think they should not do a Spider-Man movie. Just use him as a, like they're doing with Avengers 3.
But we already know for a fact that they're doing a origin story for Spider-Man.
Oh, geez, another one.
Another
This is
origin?
as bad as Batman. Every
Yeah.
time
We know.
Well,
we know the stupid origin.
we said the same thing
Uncle
about
Ben
Batman.
dies there. Origin done.
We said the same thing about Batman. I mean, dude, in Batman versus Superman, we got yet another 10 minutes in the beginning to explain what happened to Batman's past. Like we haven't seen that 50 times over.
Well,
already.
yeah, but the thing is that they added all that origin stuff into because they felt for some reason they needed to reintroduce him. Which everybody knows his origin. But they probably
Everybody knows.
Yeah, they probably took a lot of key story points away from the actual movie, like the fight with Doomsday, the fight with Superman probably would have gone better. The movie was 4 hours long. they edited it down to 2.5 hours.
Oh, the fact that it's also. I'm actually a little bit more excited for Batman versus Superman to come out on Blu-ray because it's
you
rated
get
R.
all of that. Yeah.
It's rated R on
Yeah.
Blu-ray, and you get a lot extra. There's a lot
Well,
more.
I know one thing. Speaking about coming out on Blu-ray and stuff like that, I already downloaded Deadpool.
Oh, me too.
Dude,
I
that-
got
when
it.
it
the
went,
other
I'm
night.
like, boop, done.
Oh, dude, such a good movie.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
the
still haven't
extended
seen it.
scenes.
Weren't you watching it the other day here at work,
Me,
Taylor?
me.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Grab his ankle.
You know,
Oh, really? Now?
not
Yeah,
really.
That's not cool.
I might have been
No more,
watching it.
no more than we were watching Star Wars.
That's pretty much
Star Wars on the other television.
Which I heard that was a plant. That you planted Star Wars in the green room just to see who would get stuck in there watching.
Oh
it.
yeah, Deadpool was perfect.
Everybody.
Oh yeah, of
It was
course
a walk by
everybody
when-
did.
And I'm like, hey, is that good? Oh, yeah, I was just walking through.
Then we
Don't
put
act
Deadpool in the
innocent.
control room.
Dylan gave me the trick though. He said, just say you're on lunch.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you're in lunch, I mean, like, you know, and you have an hour for lunch. Go.
We
do
used
what
that
you can do, man.
You
trick
bet
when
for-
we were playing that one zombie game.
Yeah.
You've been at lunch for 5 hours.
Yeah. No, I don't remember that at
you know,
all.
here-
When
no.
Rod came by and asked.
Here's something funny, right? So, you know,
That wasn't the zombie game. That was a war machine.
we're all pulling assets today for, you know, today's show.
Yeah.
And Taylor's like, I got to pull some Game of War beta stuff. I was like, all right. An hour later,
job,
dude,
dude.
you got
for
enough
30
footage or what? I mean, how long do you have to play? I'm almost done. I'm like,
Well,
no,
we did-
you're done.
We did teach him to overshoot,
Yeah,
you know.
we
So
did.
he overshot.
It's all
you know.
right, I guess.
I mean, I had to get at least.
Oh, hey, let me touch on something really quick. Hey, look, sometimes we have to record our shows because of our scheduling, but there's always somebody on chat. So if you folks at home have questions or you have comments, chat. Talk to us. Let us know because sometimes our schedule. I mean, we are a production company.
Yeah.
And
We
we
work for
have
money.
to get our clients to take first. So something like today's show was recorded on Thursday.
Yes.
And
It'll air tomorrow
and
at
we
6:30.
we don't like to do
No,
them
today
that
at
way.
6:30.
Today
Yeah.
at 6:30.
It's airing
No,
right now, actually, guys. So
Right
let's
now.
just
Yeah,
We're-
but we filmed it
Go
yesterday.
live.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? We are absolutely.
We filmed it
100%
yesterday,
live.
Thursday, because today's Friday at 6:30.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
He's
I was saying
blonde.
you just
'Cause
no, but
yesterday
you,
is
no,
today,
I agree with him though. You
and today is
literally just
yesterday.
tried to say, you know what? We're not going to refer to things as yesterday or tomorrow anymore. You know, we're just
Yeah,
going to refer to
well,
time.
anyway.
And then you immediately just went back on your word and were just like, yeah, we're filming this yesterday. It's like no,
Whatever.
No.
We filmed today. Today is Thursday, but tomorrow is Friday.
When is
Yesterday
then?
was, but when
When
is
is
now?
That is now.
When will then be now?
Now.
Soon.
But when we get to soon?
But my point
Never.
Oh my God! Skip past this part. Never play it again.
is my point is people can text and they can they can comment because we have people that are watching.
There's also
comments.
something new that we're all forgetting about too.
I know, Tom.
The
It's
new
sad, isn't
Facebook
it?
page, the Nerd Talk
Oh,
Facebook
yeah.
page.
Oh yeah. How could we forget about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I think James will probably pull that up in the www feature of the new vMix that we're using. So
Yeah, and show it
he'll
off
show
so
it
that way
off,
they can see
'cause
the logo.
We want likes.
And Lex Luthor, you mean?
Show it, James.
Did you say Lex
Or I'll
Luthor?
shoot.
Likes.
Likes.
We
No
want.
balls.
We want.
Well, I don't
likes.
know. It looks like Lex Luthor stole Superman's powers, and
It
that's our
worked.
Nerd
It's
Talk
magic.
logo.
James, didn't I kill you in the first episode of Nerd Talk?
I
There
killed
it is.
Josh
There
at
it
the
is.
end
What
of
am
the
I
We
game.
have
doing there?
76 likes.
Hey, look at
Not
there.
bad.
Oh wow.
I'll tell you what. The 500th like.
we haven't even
If
pushed
you're the
that.
500th like, put a message us saying we're the 500th like, and I'll give you a $25
With
gift
the
card to
screenshot?
Starbucks. With a screenshot.
Screenshot or it didn't happen.
Screenshot, and
Yeah.
I will give you.
Picture it didn't happen.
We will send you
And a bikini,
Yeah, we'll
please.
send you a $25 gift card to Starbucks.
In a bikini. You got to do the screenshot in a bikini.
Bikini. What if
You
it's
don't
a
want
dude?
to see me in a bikini.
No.
I was about to say,
no,
what
no.
if it's Ed who's our 500 like?
I want to see Ed in a bikini.
You
That's
see him
funny.
in a bikini? Come on, man.
you
Oh no!
You don't want to see what Ed's showing us right now. by the way, I have a complex because Ed says I suck at this stuff.
Oh, just to let everybody know who Ed is. Ed is our
500
technical
like-
guy.
Ed's basically the
Ed-
guy that keeps this
Ed's
all
Master
running.
Tech.
He is
Master
master.
Tech.
Master
Master
Tech.
Tech.
Yes.
Because he keeps the gear running like it's supposed to run.
Yes.
Because you and I,
We screwed things up.
we're always the one going.
Hey,
"Let's
today,
push
today
the
wasn't my
envelope."
fault though,
Why do you
man.
think I'm
I had
back
no
here?
idea about the.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because nobody likes
we
you.
had to bring the streamer back today.
Because I
And I
smell.
thought I screwed it all up.
I was going to say that, but you know.
And
What?
He said, "Why do you think I'm back here?" It's like it's because nobody likes you, and he's like, "Well, it's because I smell." I was like, "Well, that was just part of it. I mean, come on."
Well, actually, you got to be a little more clear about things because you don't like anybody. So when
yeah,
you
you're
say
not
that
our
nobody
friend.
likes
Remember, you
you,
just work here.
yeah.
Or no one likes you.
I'm technically nobody. Nobody likes you. Well, hi, I'm Dad.
I'm Dad. That's great.
I got to train this guy.
I know. Yeah, aren't you?
Think
lucky?
he's gonna
You
train
guys
Train me to
tomorrow, right?
what? Be
Sucks
nice.
for you.
I
Yeah.
don't want to be nice. That's
He's going to go.
Well,
he's
that's
gonna,
why we call him Darth Taylor, ladies
being
and
nice
gentlemen.
sucks. What?
Isn't he going with you Friday?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna have to deal with me.
I almost gave him a new nickname, dude.
Really?
He was bitching about Monday, right? So I said, "What's up, Garfield? You need some lasagna?"
There you go.
For you, it's Snickers. For him, it's
I
lasagna.
know. Yep.
He was not
It's
happy
not
Monday.
Good. It's not good.
I looked over at him. I said, "What's going on, Taylor?" And he was like, his lip was rolling, like he had little tears in his eyes. And then he noticed that I noticed he was about to cry. So then he got all angry and he went freaking Anakin Skywalker at the Jedi daycare on me.
It's coarse and gets
Yeah.
everywhere.
He's like, "Oh, I hate Mondays."
I
was like,
actually
"You need
can
some lasagna?"
understand that argument because I hate sand myself.
I've just got to say one thing. Shrooms are bad for you to come to work on.
So is the devil's grass, but you don't hear me complain.
Next
Well,
time.
when you burn yourself on your bong and you say that something must have bit you on the lip, don't come to work.
Hey man.
Wow, that was a
Hit me on
fupa
the
punch
lip.
right there.
Ooh, that was pretty harsh, man.
Yeah, shot to the heart.
It's not my fault. I mean, it was James's bong, so I mean,
Hey, I don't burn myself though.
that's
My guys
as far
do
as
not
we
do
know.
drugs, by the way.
Life goals.
Yeah.
Life goals. Hashtag life goals. There you go, Tom. I like that
Didn't
one.
we have a topic we were supposed to be talking about?
Something like
Something
that.
like
I don't
that.
remember.
I like this
Yeah.
way better.
See, we give them the reins, and this is
See
what
what
we're doing.
happens.
We're just
Yeah, that's what
BSing.
happens.
Anarchy!
So, wait, James, how much more we got on this segment?
About 3 minutes.
Okay,
Oh,
so let's
we
talk
gotta fill
about
3 minutes.
it's so Deadpool. I
Yes.
downloaded it, love it, watched it 3 times already.
Well, I mean, when you I've never downloaded a digital copy of anything. So
Really?
do you get the special features? Do you get?
Yeah.
I mean, is it basically like a DVD?
Kinda. Yeah.
I mean, does it? How does the file get stored? I mean, is it
It's,
just an MP4?
well, it's on my
or-
phone. Actually, I take it off my phone because I was too tempted today to watch Deadpool in my
and not work.
and not work. So I took it off there, so it sits on my
Yeah,
iTunes
today
account.
was kind of an important day because
Yeah,
we were.
it's a busy Thursdays and Fridays
Yeah.
are kind of hell days for us. So you know.
Well, some Fridays aren't so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Every other Friday is okay, but the viewers have zero idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, I
but
know.
we do a
But-
couple of shows that are pretty important, and we got to get those taken care
speaking
of.
of shows, so
the mall.
we got the ball. I mean, when we come back after this, video break, we're going to talk about the mall and everything that's going to happen there. Dude, I'm going to blow your mind. It's going to be
Because I
just-
haven't heard anything.
It is just going to be awesome. So you know
weren't there
what?
yesterday?
Blow his mind.
Yeah, but we're gonna reiterate for the family, our friends and family at home.
If
that-
my mind
so
is
when
what
they-
most women say it is, blowing my mind's not a bad thing.
All right, let's go to the video segment.
Best I can tell, you've been walking around with 2 broken legs for weeks. When do I go back?
You ever again land on those legs of yours, those bones will turn to powder. Plenty other ways to serve your country.
You wanted to be special forces?
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join the CIA?
I'd like to help my country make a difference in the world.
The average test time is 5 hours.
I'm done, sir.
It's been 40 minutes.
38 minutes. What should I do now?
Whatever you want.
The deputy director of the NSA offered me a new position.
Can you tell me anything about it?
You know I can't.
Find the terrorist in the internet haystack. You're making people very happy.
Thank you.
You ready for a little action?
Oh, this looks juicy. How is this all possible? Think of it as a Google search, except instead of searching only what people make public, we're also looking at everything they don't. Emails, chats, SMS, whatever.
Yeah, but which people?
The whole kingdom, Snow White.
The NSA is really tracking every cell phone in the world.
Most Americans don't want freedom. They want security.
Except people, they don't even know they've made that bargain.
Are they watching us?
There's something going on inside the government that's really wrong, and I can't ignore it. I just want to get this data to the world. I feel like I'm made to do this. And if I don't do it, then I don't know anybody else that can. This is everything I have. They're gonna figure out what I've done.
Did you access an unauthorized program?
The government knows that we have these documents now.
You're looking at a possible death sentence.
I can't turn back from this.
Watch yourself. We are running out of time.
They're gonna come for me. They're gonna come for all of you too.
That looks good.
Jason Snowden.
They're trying to turn him into
Jason's
Bourne.
born Snowden.
Yeah, Jason Bourne.
They're trying to make it where America goes, oh, he's a great guy. He didn't put trade secrets. He didn't betray the United States. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, well, I don't
He
buy
didn't really
P-Wings.
betray
I
the
just go
United
ahead and get
States.
Nike.
He released
so.
the information to us.
Andy released it to overseas.
He didn't release it overseas.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't, not on
that-
purpose.
He-
He
well-
didn't sell it to him.
Well, it's kind of funny that.
that only Americans can see the internet.
Yeah.
Jason Snowden.
What I mean is, he released it to Americans so that we knew that we were
Split the difference
being
between
spied
you
on.
and him on the mic, bro.
It wasn't that. It was the names of operative.
James.
You also released that.
James.
Yeah, and that's now he.
Yes.
Split the difference between you two on the mic. Bring the mic center so it catches him and you. There you go.
So, but anyway, yeah, Tom's right. I mean, it's the fact that now all the world knows who our operatives are and everything else. That's what I'm angry about.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
And everybody that didn't know that
US
we weren't. Let me tell you something. If you live in the United States and don't think the government's listening to your iPhones or your phones, you're a moron.
Yeah.
Who cares?
They actually
Yeah.
just had an analyst
Whether
come
they
out.
are or not, I don't want them to be.
Well, they
It doesn't
just had-
matter.
had
If
an
you don't
analyst
think they
come
are,
out.
you're an idiot because
It does
they are.
matter.
Well,
It doesn't.
James, in 10 years, we'll find you on some hill in some forest wearing a tinfoil hat. So.
Here's the thing: they have so
I'm
much
already there.
information.
He's
They
already
have
there.
so much information on everyone that an analyst already came out from the NSA and said that they have so much that it's no longer effective.
No.
They can't even go through all that to find what they want to find. It's just so the NSA is basically ineffective at this point. They're really doing nothing other than just gathering a crap ton of information.
Or that's what they want you to think.
Eh.
Just saying.
No, I agree. I mean, if I look on Facebook and I do one of those like random quizzes, usually you have to put in some sort of answers. Well, lately I did one yesterday, and it automatically
Am I
told me
sexy and not know it?
something like that.
Don't worry.
We're not
Those
supposed
dudes,
to talk
you can
about
do
this
those
on
3
air.
different times on 3 different days, and they'll give you
Nope,
something different every
I
time.
put
they
that
have
to
the
the
file.
theory, and it said
Who
the
are
exact
you
same
in Harry
thing 3
Potter?
times.
Josh,
that file
the
on
NSA has records of how many times you go to Pornhub each day. So just leave it alone, man.
3 times.
I will say,
Yeah.
if the
Yeah, to
NSA
zero
does
behind
have
that.
pictures of me, then they need to be arrested for some child porn. Because when I was a kid, I was taking some pretty racy pictures on my
was a line.
cell phone.
We found the line.
Why were you taking racy pictures?
Boy, this went
Because-
dark real quick, didn't it?
Is there a
Holy crap.
To keep people out of your phone.
Is
You know,
there-
you take pics
is
to
there-
keep people out of your phone.
Is there a high school teacher when you did-
No.
Ha you look at my pictures and saw my.
Okay, so anyway, let's go back on the lighter
Doesn't
side.
said NSA enough that they're probably watching.
Yes, they are now. We
We're
have
not
new
even
fans.
streaming this, and they're watching it somehow.
Yeah, they are. So anyway, we are moving. We are not moving. We're expanding into the Gulfview Mall
Right.
in Port Richey. We're actually we're going to do a storefront, and we're going to work with the mall to help bring in the younger crowd to us at the mall.
Right.
We're going to do a Comic-Con. We're going to do a gaming tournaments, and Tom and I are working on a brand new name. I think it's Tampa Bay Gamers League. I think, is that right, Tom?
Gaming.
Gaming League. And so that way we encompass
gamers too, though.
everybody. See if that's
Right, right.
available.
It's not just tabletop. It's not just video games. It's everything
console,
altogether. Yeah.
PC. It's going to encompass it all.
Right.
And we'll have, and we're going to hold tournaments in the mall, in our system.
So what shows are we going to be doing from the mall?
Well, you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. Like once a month, we'll do Nerd Talk. We'll do Comic Book 101. We'll do Going to the Show. We'll do. Actually, we're even going to bring some others. Like My Chamber TV is going to be there, West Pasco.
Yeah.
We're going to do Moving Forward TV is going to film there. So we're going to film a plethora. But what our
I think we should do Nerd Talk Friday edition there every Friday, and then have fans that watch our show.
It's available.
Get involved or something.
Tampa Bay
Texas,
GamingLeague.com.
He bought it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on. What do you think this is? A game?
You know what I mean? Like every Friday we could have like a couch or a recliner or something, and have like maybe 5 fans. You know, you could be one of 5 people to come in and sit on a show and maybe throw things at us or whatever.
Just like the Talking Dead does.
Yeah.
And the talk, and the
live
talking,
studio audience.
We'll do a live studio, and we'll have one person come up and ask a question and make fun of you.
Now, when he says throw stuff, he definitely means throw stuff at him.
Yes. No.
No.
Only Josh.
Taylor.
No.
He can take it.
I'm going to throw it at the people that we bring up. Just to let you know.
So don't throw things at Taylor because they'll throw it at you. Yeah. So.
He took a dart to the eye.
Wow.
I did take a dart to the
Crickets?
eye.
Yeah.
He did.
Crickets? Yes, crickets.
Yep. Anyway, so we're actually expanding to be there at the mall,
which gives us a storefront opportunity.
It does, and it actually here's our ultimate goal. And some people say don't talk about stuff that you're going to try to do because it always fails, or it'll always go awry.
Well, we've been talking about a lot of things that haven't failed. So
right. So what our goal is to get us up there and get it so excited that we clean out the back of the storefront that we're in and take the whole part back, and then put a secondary studio there, and then do all of our Nerd Talk, gaming, stuff like that live from there.
Yeah. But there's still we're like 3 weeks away from being in there at any capacity. So it's nothing's going to happen overnight. So it's going to be a slow transition.
3 weeks, and we'll be in there, painted, the whole set, and then we'll be shooting from the outside, and eventually we'll be shooting from the inside.
But what's cool is that we're right across the street from stores like Yancey Street Comics. Best Buy is right down the way. There was some talk about Best Buy maybe getting in as a sponsorship, corporate, getting in as a sponsor, if we're lucky. And, I mean, with Steve up at Yancey throwing his little free comic book day conventions and stuff like that, if we're there doing a Nerd Talk while that's going on, I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon, that's a plethora of eyeballs that are just going to walk by and glance over and see us.
And if we get Tampa, Comic Book 101, or Comic 101, what's it called? Comic Book
101, yeah.
That show, and then we can actually bring Steve and his crew over and be a part of the show.
Or anybody, for that matter. Anybody involved in comic books or the sale of comic books. And plus we have Mark, who does Fusion Con. And Fusion Con might move to the mall. And that's
it is. We're
that's
Mark
set
and I
in stone,
we're set in stone. We're just trying to find the right date, and we're going to do Fusion Con.
And when we're talking about we're doing Fusion Con there, we're not going to take over like if you think about Gulfview Square Mall as this is Gulfview Square Mall, like here's the center, and then this is the food court and all of that. Best Buy is here. There's a wing that goes this way, a wing that goes this way, and a partial wing that goes this way. We're talking about taking over the entire mall.
Yeah, all the way down the middle of the mall. And then we will have private meetings, signings, stuff like that. Maybe some talks. And those won't be free to get into, but to get in the mall to see the Comic-Con will be free.
Whatever vacant stores is actually where those will be held.
That's correct. The mall is excited about this. We're excited about this. As a matter of fact, I'll even talk about this. They said, hey, the whole back of the mall, back parking lot is wide open.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, drone racing?
Or even RC.
That would be pretty epic.
I just blew his mind. He went speechless.
You actually silenced Josh.
Holy crap.
That never happens. And, I mean, I'm tired, so I'll give you that. But I mean, that's pretty
drone
rad.
racing.
Yeah.
Yep, drone racing.
Sanctioned.
Sanctioned. Yeah. I have no problem getting involved. Who we got to get. The person that's going to be helping us with all the events, doing like the tournament stuff like that, is Tom.
Yeah.
Tom's coming on with us to help us with
Hi, Tom.
Tom is the bomb, and he is going to help us get this started because. I keep going back that we are a production company.
Yes.
This is what we do for a living. We do our shows, and then we do everything else, and then we're going to have all this stuff. Yeah, we're going to be.
I'm less excited about like Nerd Talk, and because we do Nerd Talk anyway. Like whether the mall, like say tomorrow the mall goes south.
You're less excited about Nerd Talk? Why don't you just get off the show then? I mean, come on, man.
He needs lasagna.
He does need lasagna.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't eat lasagna. I don't like lasagna.
Yeah. Hey, what was that you said about somebody stepping on? You're the only one that's allowed to step on people. We show that in the
That's
intro.
correct.
Anyways, what I'm more excited is because people that are going to be walking by are going to see what we're doing.
Right.
Obviously, we're going to be just like our
Hey,
little
look, we have
TVs.
another visitor. Paul. Can't see
I was
him.
about
He's
to
too
say.
tall.
Paul, scooch down so we can see you. Look,
Hey.
Her chest is very lovely, though.
it's awesome. I mean,
it gives us an opportunity. Like we did a commercial the other day for the Ferals, Jeeping for Justice.
Jeeping for Justice.
We had an amazing time shooting it. It was a lot of fun, and we put it out, and it's received very well.
Absolutely.
It's on Bright House Networks, and that's what excites me is we'll have the opportunity.
All that will be showing on big screens out there.
Everybody in the mall is I'd say like 70% at least are private owners.
Yep.
They're not franchised. I mean, you got GameStop, you've got Hot Topic, stores like
We
that.
got those stores,
but
yeah.
there's other stores there that we could get a lot of good business out of that would help us out making money.
Right.
And shooting commercials and getting out there. And
Well, actually, we're going to do a show for the mall. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that.
yeah, now my brain hurts.
We're going to do
I don't
a
know how
weekly
that-
show for the mall, and it's going to be like a home shopping network type of show
Oh.
where we bring.
Please tell me the
once
scene
a
on
week
TV
we
place
bring-
is in on this.
I don't know yet. We're gonna bring people in and going, hey, this is what we have.
As seen on WeBeam TV.
You know, because what'll happen is people go, hey, I wonder what's happening with the mall. Let me go watch and see what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also a lot of really neat events that happen there. At the smallest, like funny little pageants that little kids
Yeah.
do, but they also have bands come in there every once in a while and play,
Yeah.
and we'll be right there to capture
Right there
that
all the
footage.
time. Yep, exactly.
So it sounds like it's
so
gonna be
we
a lot
have
of
two.
fun.
We'll have two studios, and like I said, my goal for us to get onto our Omnibox channel to get it going and get it going strong is I need to get more shows in house. So we're up to 20-something shows now, and I need to get to 30.
Yeah.
I'd like to get to 40 if at all possible, but that's literally 8 shows a day,
Yeah.
every day, except for Saturday and Sundays.
And also with having the extra studio space, we're not crammed for time to
Nope.
shoot everything in one area.
Exactly. Team over there, team
Yeah.
over here, and we're getting going. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's going to be it's exciting and it's scary all at the same time.
I'm more afraid than excited. I'll be honest. Like I'm more like, oh boy, we're gonna get over there and something's gonna go wrong. Internet's gonna go bad. Something stupid too, because we know we can deliver when it comes to production.
Right, and we all look, and everybody understand. Well, if you don't understand, you need to understand that we are completely reliant on the internet.
Yeah, and well, we're also completely reliant on his and Rod's wallet. So a lot of this comes out of pocket. We don't have a whole lot of corporate.
Dylan doesn't need to eat.
No, Dylan doesn't need. You know what? Give that guy some video games and a
good.
taco, and he's good.
He's good. Hey, he'll make that taco last all day long.
I've seen him do it.
Games.
I've seen him do it. He's like, I'm having lunch. I'm like, dude, you're eating peppermint candies. Like, what are you talking about?
It'll be Taco Tuesday every day.
Every day. So, I
sounds
think we're
awesome,
about time
actually.
for a break, right, James?
Yeah, we can take a break.
Okay, so coming up next is a brand new segment. It's called the Gamers Corner, and Dylan and Taylor are
They're
going
gonna do a puppet show.
Yeah, they're not going to do a puppet
Something
show,
like that.
But they're going to
Bummer.
go through these two. I guess I actually watched him play today, recording footage, and that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to hear about it.
I am too.
Yeah.
And then I guess his side is Hearthstone, right? Is that missing it right?
Hearthstone.
Earthstone.
Hearthstone.
Earth. Okay.
Hearth.
I guess there's some big things coming up. So we're going to go and watch a video segment and come back, and we're going to join them on their own set for the Gaming Corner.
We played a lot of Purge games this evening. We have just one more. It's called Mommy's Choice. Which one of you will survive this year's Purge?
The soul of our country is at stake. The purge targets the poor and the innocent.
The senator's going to win, and she's going to make real changes too.
It is a night that is defining our country.
It's time to do something about that, Senator.
The purge has to come to an end.
You take a lot of risks, Senator.
I have to. I was the only one in my family to survive. What made you apply for this position?
I almost did something on Purge night some years back. I want this night gone.
I want men in all these rooms. We got eyes and ears on everything.
All right, let's begin.
This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge. At the siren, all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 hours. Your government thanks you for your participation.
Someone betrayed us. This is not a drill. We are on our own. We have one goal right now. Survival.
Senator, come with us.
You gentlemen understand what's at stake here. Maybe it's our duty to help protect her. Here they come.
Blessed be America for letting us purge and cleanse our souls. Join me as we eliminate evil. Purge and purify. Purge and
Just remember all the good the purge does.
Welcome back to Nerd Tech. How the hell are you doing that? Can I join you?
Sure.
Are you not a master gamer?
Exactly. Are you not a master gamer? This is what master gamers do. Because we like to float in the air. And talk about video games. Because that's what we do.
What video game are you talking about?
Got Hearthstone over here.
And I've got Gears of War over here.
Gears of War?
Yes, the Gears of War 4 beta, which is surprisingly interesting, actually.
Taylor spent a lot of time, as Boss Tech made
I spent a lot of time getting yelled at for playing it today, so...
Got enough footage? No.
No, I didn't get enough footage. I didn't kill this guy enough times. Come on!
Need more footage, man.
But basically, after what I kind of got off of the beta today is it's a fun game. Here's the thing: Gears of War, all in all, was a very fun series.
It was an awesome series. Ending was okay. I really think they should have ended it there, though, because after Judgment, I was really disappointed.
Well, here's the thing. It starts off.
I'm hoping this brings it back.
Well, we're going with Marcus
over there. I see you.
Yeah, we see you guys.
You're not immune.
But Marcus Phoenix's son. It starts off with him in this one, and it's like
Another
25
upset,
to
edgy
30
kid.
years in the future. And all we get on the beta, unfortunately, is only multiplayer aspects. So we only see what the multiplayer will be. And unfortunately, I wasn't extremely impressed. You know what I mean? What are you guys doing over there?
Snickering at us.
Don't snicker. Don't snicker. You're just mad that you can't float in the air. Like me. Like the Master Jedi over here. Because at the end...
Oh, dear. You're going to get shot in the eye again.
Yeah, most likely.
Uh-oh.
They're just
What's
afraid.
happening?
They know because I don't have my lightsaber, I can't block them. But here's the thing. Gears of War, the graphics didn't get...
Well, I'm going to leave that up to the fact it's a beta.
Okay.
It's a beta. It's still in development. I'm going to hope things are improved upon
Judgment?
The actual release, but Judgment was kind of pathetic, I'll be honest.
It was like a Call of Duty version of Gears of War.
Yeah,
they
I know.
completely scrapped it and went back to the old version.
Gears of War 3 was such a solid game. It was a pretty game. Overall, everything was updated from Gears of War 2, which was everyone loved about it.
Yeah.
A few balancing issues here and there, but other than that, it was an outstanding game. Judgment came and tried to bring us from other parts of storylines, and it just wasn't solid. It didn't hold itself together. The graphic-wise, it was pathetic. They could have done so much more, and they just didn't touch it.
I agree. I loved the storyline. I thought Gears' storyline was probably one of the best, for last console.
Rest in peace, Dom.
But here's the thing. With this new one, it seems like it's just going to be a rehash of just what happened in the other three. And from what I've seen in the beta, nothing's changed. You know what I mean? It's all the same. The only thing that's different is now the sprinting, like the running when you get down. It's a little bit more shaky. It makes it seem like you're actually moving around. But I don't really like it. I think it's more of it gives you more of a headache and more motion sickness than anything. But I mean, all in all, it was not. I wasn't disappointed at all. It was a very
1
good
through
game.
10, what would you give it?
For Gears of War, at this point, I'd probably give it a 6 or a 7.
That's pretty solid.
It's solid. I
Could be
mean,
better.
but it could be better.
but
it could have had
solid.
more. It could have
I've played
given us
worse
more.
games.
But I mean, I'm kind of excited. I might buy it. I mean, I'm not really sold on the whole buying aspect of it yet. But I mean, it's very possible that I might buy it and we might get a ghost that pops up behind us. So I mean,
So, how about Hearthstone?
All right, so for Hearthstone, Wishes of the Old Gods released, and this is behind me is some basic footage. Wow, the green shines off your freaking head and doesn't chrome. Interesting. Wishes of the Old
That's
Gods
creepy.
really, yeah. Oh, I love this. This is Yogg Saron's ability. Yogg Saron just copies all of the spells played throughout the game. Oh yeah, so here's the clips in the beginning. A lot of fun. You see off the side here, that was Cthulhu, one of the old gods of World of Warcraft. It's really, really kind of impressive to see them go back to this and how they're playing a role in Hearthstone as well. So pretty much, it's all about the old gods. Clearly, it's Whispers of the Old Gods. James, you can just keep rolling that. I keep talking over that.
Yeah, I'm going to do something for you.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so it's all about the old gods. So you have Yogg Saron, you have N'Zoth, you have... here's Yogg Saron. Here's crazy cool mechanic that he does. Is he plays spells based off of what you've already played this match. So he doesn't copy them. He just plays a different spell for each one. Now this can have totally adverse effects and totally great effects. For example, he hurts himself here more than does hurts me. It gave me the win, and then you're going to have me completely end it with
Well, don't tell
Cthulhu.
Hal. Let him watch it.
Oh, well, fine, all right.
well, we're here to talk about it. Why wouldn't
He's
you
just
tell
hitting
me?
himself in the face a few times. Saps nothing. Lightning storms nothing. Like, this is all Yogg Saron. Gives that. Fireballs me in the face. I think it was the only thing that actually did work well for him. Flame striked nothing. Played a hunter secret. And just nothing stops. Yeah, done. Rip. Spectacular. That was such a fun match. Overall, the new expansion it's interesting. I have to say that much because playing around the old gods, definitely really dropping one of those 10-mana old gods can make or break a game. Playing a early Cthulhu can get you some board dominance. But because removals still run, people can remove him really easily. But if you bait a lot of the removal out and play him as an end game like you just saw there, he can just straight up win you the game and it's over. Granted, Yogg Saron can do the same thing, but not as efficiently. Then you have N'Zoth, which I had a clip, but thanks APCs for crashing and I lost the recording.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a fun time. But,
Don't blame it on you sucking.
I mean, I won the game. I have the clip to show it. It's dead. Rest in peace. It's not coming back either.
I mean,
overall, the game, I'm loving the expansion. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of really crazy mechanics that kind of just make everything go haywire.
is it just me or does it seem like there's a lot of expansions that come out for Hearthstone like almost like monthly?
It's pretty useless.
They try and keep things coming. Well, no, the thing is, that's what everyone was complaining about was... we just went 5 grueling months with nothing new. Tavern brawls were all just, they were recycling them. There was nothing that was supposed to keep a player's interest. After League of Explorers, we hadn't gotten anything. We had heard little whispers of the old gods. We hadn't actually heard anything. And then out of nowhere, it kind of just popped in. And they've been releasing things for weeks now. And now that's actually here, I feel like players have something to do again. For example, I stopped playing Hearthstone for a while and started switching over to Dark Souls and whatnot because there's just nothing to do. Once you've gotten your rank up and again, it's just, okay, well, I'm done. There's nothing to come back to now.
Me?
James trying to be secretive into our ears.
No, I'm not trying to be secretive.
But apparently,
We're trying to be secretive.
Let's go with some news about possible video games that are also being released, and actually one that just got confirmed: Borderlands 3. Gearbox has finally decided to let us know that they are going to be showing us Borderlands 3 at
because
E3.
the pre-sequel,
Man.
and
You guys must be boring or something.
Well, that's just because they just don't like this kind of stuff.
Man. Or maybe it's just the fact that they're not on set.
Or maybe they just don't understand it. Yeah, I'm going to go with Tom. They're old
Yeah,
ones.
that's true.
I'm not old. Are you
Yeah,
old?
you are.
Nope, not old.
What? I can't hear you. Are you old?
You guys get off my lawn!
did you guys make sure to unmute yourself when that little banter right there? Otherwise, we said dead air.
No, they did. They're good.
Oh, but say professional.
Hey, Josh.
Damn it, Bobby, stop
Those
playing
two
them
got
video
in common
games.
with a sack?
Damn video
No,
games.
what?
Full of nothing.
Also,
They're the epitome of the word bloviate.
see, I told
What?
you they were old.
They didn't
I
know what bloviate means.
I got what Bostic was saying, but Dortek, you got to work on that, man.
So, what
Okay.
new games are coming out?
Borderlands 3 has been confirmed by Gearbox to be shown.
All right.
They're going to be showing it at E3 this year. Hopefully, we're going to get a good amount of either gameplay
Josh,
or
give me the
teaser
stink eye right
trailer
now.
or something like that. Red Dead Redemption 2 also will be shown at E3 this
I might have to play that game.
That's going to be
Funny
crazy
when you
fun.
know
We're
Bloviate.
back
I might
in
have to play Red Dead Run.
Red Dead Run,
One.
Red Dead Run.
We've also got a confirmation from BioWare that they're going to be showing us Mass Effect Andromeda.
Mass Effect's always been fun, solid game.
Inflating the conversation.
Redeem themselves after the ending of the last one.
People were not happy with Mass
No.
Effect 3's ending. It was, I can't believe you did that. And so,
Well, it'll be taking place in a
Like,
completely different galaxy, actually.
Look what I can do.
Cool.
It's called the Andromeda Galaxy.
new storylines are always solid. So
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I'm
We
excited for. We should hope it should be fun. You know
Yes.
what's coming out? I know it's a couple, months away, but World of Warcraft Legion.
Yes.
I'm excited about that.
World of Warcraft Legion.
There goes a lot of my sleep again.
Far Harbor is apparently going to be getting a DLC trailer in the next week or two. That's
I
what
thought you
Bethesda's
said
let us
Far
know.
Harbor was going to get DLC, and I'm like, hold on, we're having DLC for a DLC now?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of world are we getting to?
Also, Bethesda decided to announce along part of that their modding is now open for beta on PC and will be open for Xbox in May and open for PS4 in June.
Oh, sweetheart, modding's always been available for PC.
Well, yeah,
They
but
just haven't liked it.
they just they never said that they didn't like it. It's really, really good people who know how to mod their stuff at this point do it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's Bethesda's way of saying, well, because a lot of the modders that we hire on, or that come on, they don't come on as hired employees because they don't, but they just do this for fun.
They have hired a
Now
modder or
they're
two.
starting to hire them and affiliate them, so it's like, okay, so our top modders here are at the top of the list. They're going to be receiving credit. More people are going to download their things, and that could end up being a job possibility for them.
It's a good way if you are a gamer, you are a game developer, and you develop mods and all that stuff. It's not a bad idea to do stuff like that to get yourself out there. It's not bad to possibly. I know the stupid stuff like Buzz Lightyear and the, making people Jedis and all this other stuff.
And their faces kind of just going all over the place. And
That's fun, but like the people that get jobs are the ones who make like the expansions,
who make
like Tales of
expansions
Two
out
Wastelands and
of
stuff like
obviously
that.
out of nothing, out of something that didn't require anything, just the base game. I just made an entire new expansion. Those are the people that Bethesda goes, oh.
Well, didn't they just do something with Skyrim where they added in like Valenwood or something
Yeah, they
like that?
added in, you could go back to places like Morrowind and whatnot. I'm like, that's insane. Being able to leave a map, leave the traditional map and go just to an entire another map that someone just programmed on their own.
Gaming is very interesting these days, especially with modding. And I'm so glad that they finally decided to bring mods into consoles.
Hey, it worked.
Even though it's not.
You gave away our secret.
I'm
How
no
could
longer
you?
floating. What's wrong with you?
Boy, is that a disappointing
Welcome
shot.
to our studio. There's Josh on the phone, with his
playing with his dolls.
Playing with his dolls.
Pretty again.
It looks so different versus this. Crazy.
It's just
like magic.
What? Do you believe in magic?
So speaking of other games,
Of course I do.
Speaking of other games.
Magic and D&D.
Yeah, we can go into that too. I don't know much about D&D. I've only played like one campaign, and I don't understand what I did the entire time. It was a lot of fun, though.
That they're bringing Magic and D&D together?
That's James, yeah.
There's actually a set in Magic that is on Zendikar. Battle of the Zendikar.
So it means that your D&D characters can now explore the vast world that is Zendikar.
And you can fight against Eldrazi's. That's exciting.
That is
That's going to be a lot of cool. That's
especially
a lot of
for
cool
Magic fans, and the fact that Magic is so huge, and D&D unfortunately has been living in the shadow of Magic, even though D&D's been around.
I wouldn't go that far. You can't really live in the shadow of a thing that's not in the same realm. They're owned by the same people.
Both hold the table.
One's a card game, and one's a tabletop.
But it's
like miniature.
It also brings in the same same general and people that play it. I mean,
not always.
D&D.
Tom plays D&D, but does not play Magic.
But you know,
I play Magic, and I've never played D&D.
Hey, man,
we'll get you in there.
Eventually. Especially now that there's Zendikar. It's gonna be exciting.
You're gonna make me play both at the same time.
People playing D&D that we can get you in on.
That's a brilliant idea. We should totally do that.
Oh my god.
Oh no! It's just like there might be a show later, on Thursdays that do something like
Last
that.
night.
So, speaking of shows, we've got a trailer.
Do we?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're going to a trailer?
trailers. We don't want trailers in the
They're
show.
taking us away from our set. No, I don't want to leave. It's such a nice set. Please don't let us go. Please don't let me go. I don't want to.
Hey, Mikey. Did you know the Indians that used to live around here thought this place was haunted? Mikey! Legend says that the guardians of their spirit world lived in the rocks and the trees. That one day, they're going to come back into our world.
Don't be a jerk.
Like, I didn't mean anything by it. Mikey knows that.
Hey, buddy, do me a favor and listen to Mommy today.
Breakfast, Stephanie.
Later. Bags on the table, Mikey. Remember?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can you tell Michael to stay out of my room? He keeps leaving dirty hand marks everywhere.
We never talk about him. We never talk about how he affects all of us. It's getting creepier and creepier. 1. Getting angry doesn't help. You're scaring him.
2.
He's scaring me.
3.
Oh my God.
4.
Hey, who's up there?
5.
Michael's been acting strangely. I mean, what are we dealing with here? Where you've been, it's the home of very powerful spirits, trapped in another dimension.
The god you might be familiar with cannot help you now.
Sweetie, don't put your hands in this, honey. You're leaving mark.
1.
We're all gonna pay
2.
for what we've done.
3. 4. 5.
Cool.
Superman, we have a mission. Hurry.
We're gonna fly there?
I'll take my bad jet.
I'll meet you there.
Can I go, guys?
It's in the desert.
You're pretty useless with your fork here.
It's not even tried. It's a fork.
And it's not even gold, it's silver.
Why did we leave our
What's
set
it-
for this?
What's your... Who does your hair, L'Oreal?
I'm putting Hearthstone.
We're live again.
Hey, Josh. Hey, buddy.
Can you guys?
I know you like your toys.
Yeah,
We
he
have a
likes
show.
Yeah.
I like my toys.
Toys are cool.
At least I don't look like George Michael.
Oh, that was bad.
And he has a fork.
He has a fork. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, okay, that's my biggest complaint is I've been running around the office all day today, but like
He's
this
been
is
complaining
not
about it.
a trident, this is a fork.
It's supposed to be a trident, but it's
Yeah.
not a trident.
I don't know
What'd you
who in
call
their
it? A
marketing
pen-
department.
a pendant?
That's what happens when you get
pendant?
Funko Pop.
It's a pendant.
Well, who in their right mind in the marketing department said, let's make a trident with more than 3 spikes on it? That's why they call it Try.
I was saying you
3.
have tridents, you have Biden.
Here's the real question. You know what Aquaman needs? Highlights. Let's put highlights in his hair.
He has highlights, man.
He's got highlights, dude.
That's awesome.
Get out of here. I don't know if
The
he's an
salt
underwear
water dyed
model
his
or
hair.
Aquaman.
It's supposed to be seaweed. Get with it, man.
Is it really?
I don't freaking know.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I would have
There's only
accepted
15
that.
seconds of him in the show, in the movie. We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Whatever.
Maybe he does have
I bet he
highlighted
combs his hair with a dingle hopper.
Dingle hopper.
Yeah.
Did someone watch The Little Mermaid this recently?
What is it?
Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Dinglehopper. So I'm assuming
what it was from,
your daughter made you
Dinglehopper.
watch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Oh,
She calls
come on,
forks
really?
Dinglehoppers.
Dude,
He's got a Dinglehopper.
Oh my, that's why. It's a dingle hopper.
That's what he's using to comb his
It's
hair.
not. It's
Got
not a
it.
trident
Show
or
the
a
camera.
pendant.
Show the camera.
It's a look. Dingle hopper, wavy hair with highlights. That's what it's for.
Oh, he went face.
All of a sudden, I like Aquaman a little bit more now.
I don't.
Yeah.
Still
how
not cool.
about that?
He found his
So
real legs.
what's our
Taylor.
agenda for now since we've just
You ain't
totally
got no
lost
legs,
the whole
Lieutenant Diane.
track?
That's why you don't
That
hear.
trailer we just watched.
That's why you don't hear
It's for a
Aquaman
horror
talk.
movie.
I don't even know what
There was a
I'm
trailer?
excited.
You know,
it's the darkness.
it's the Black
Kevin
Hand.
Bacon.
All I know was Kevin Bacon.
Now, wasn't that? Isn't
about
that a
Kevin
tribe
Bacon?
out in the Midwest?
No.
Don't even.
Blackfoot.
I have no idea.
No, the Black Hand.
But
Google that.
what I was going to say is, how do we have these horror movies? Like, why wouldn't you just get out?
No.
You know?
Well, that's the
Just
thing. Is
get
is-
out.
is in a lot
We
of
wouldn't
the-
have a movie then, James. What sense does that make?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. Just get out.
What was that Marlon Wayans one where it was a spoof on
Scary movie.
Paranormal Activity?
Scary.
There was
Oh,
like the
Scary movie?
Yeah, the cup moved like across the table, and then the whole house was packed up, and he was moving out like in the next scene.
Done.
That's exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what would have happened.
no, that would make for a boring movie. So
No
you have
or
to
no movie,
suspend. You have to
but-
suspend disbelief, dude.
Well, they want to be believable, but they don't get out.
The thing is
don't know.
I would stay.
Well, hold on. And a lot of the
I
movies
wouldn't
they
stay.
explained today, like a lot
Ghosts
of
are
the,
scary.
I was going to say, a lot of the movies that are out today, they kind of go into that almost. For example, like in Annabelle, it's like we can't actually leave because it's going to follow you. Like it wants you specifically.
Yeah.
That I can understand.
They did the same thing for the
But if
Conjuring.
it's the house that's haunted, get out of the house.
Speaking of which,
thing
Conjuring 2 is coming.
Like, all right,
it,
well,
yeah,
I guess we gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. Why stick around?
Yeah, why not?
Because I ate Scooby snacks.
Yeah.
Scooby totally eats
Okay, look, the Anasazi handprint was found in Rock Canyon National Conservation Area in Nevada. So it comes from an Indian tribe.
Roswell. It
Nice.
was aliens.
Same, looks like the same handprint
Is
to
there
me.
4 fingers or 6?
I just got wrecked.
Five fingers.
Oh.
Well, 4
Not-
fingers and a thumb.
And they look pretty
Not
normal.
alien.
It was a 5-finger death punch.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, it's 5 fingers. It's 5 fingers. That's one. So it's
Like funny.
The lead singer, that was a Marine.
Yes, it did.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I get to see Five Finger Death Punch this weekend live.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
With my camera.
Wait, why?
Yeah, Fort Rock,
He's actually going to film.
Oh, that's right, they're doing
2-day festival.
Yeah, who you filming with?
Rob Zombie, Five Finger Death Punch, Anthrax, Megadeth, a bunch of bands.
98
killer.
Rock-
Josh
98 Rock
thinks
Fest
he's
this
cool.
weekend too.
He does think he's cool.
He's cool.
I'm really hoping that I get to actually film like Rob Zombie
He's all
and
right.
not, work the lines or something. So
You never know.
yeah, last year I got to get my camera on Slipknot, and that was pretty much the highlight of my year right there, because that's one of my favorite bands.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The highlight of my year
Anyway,
right
what
there.
was really cool about it is I told this story like a million times, but you know how when you're filming and every once in a while the artist wants to play to the camera or whatnot? Well, I was on a tripod, so what can you do with the tripod other than a still shot, really? Well, I'd set up my shot and then I would just sit there and kind of stare and do my job, basically. Well, I'd look up and Mick, the dude with the metal mask, he's all big, scary looking dude, he's looking at me crazy. I'm like, man, why is he looking at me like that for? They hit a song, part of the song that I like, start nodding my head a little bit. I look up, and he's no longer looking at me, he's headbanging. So I didn't think nothing of it. I get back into the viewfinder, and I set up my next shot. I look up, he's staring at me again with like a death stare, like you better move or I'm gonna destroy you right now. So I just kind of looked at him like meekly, because he's scary, and I started headbanging, and I kept my eyes on him this time.
Yeah.
And I look up and he's headbanging, and I'm like, oh my God, that's how I can get this guy to quit staring at me all creepy like. It's just to start headbanging, right?
Right.
Before I knew it, 3 of the other band members, Clown and Mick, or no, not Mick, what's the other guy's name? Jim Root, they all come around, and if I was not moving, they'd all stop and look at me all crazy. I'd headbang, they'd start headbanging and walk away and leave me alone. It was nuts.
That's awesome.
It was like one of the coolest experiences I ever had shooting video.
That's very cool.
Yeah. The only thing that probably compares to that is like when we do charity stuff. I mean, that's the only other thing that kind of makes you feel like you actually did something.
Yeah.
You can go home and be like, I did something good today. Dang it.
So all those movies that we saw, James, are those coming out this weekend?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh, really?
No, the movies that were coming out this weekend were nothing good.
Right.
Really coming out
we
this
have
weekend.
you know what? We have a talent call this weekend
Yeah.
at Tampa Bay Multimedia.
Talent call for?
Talent.
More talent?
More talent. We need to. We are so busy now. We have projects where we need all types of actors and actresses.
We got Daisy coming.
Get on that.
Yeah. Get on that. Come on down this weekend.
Yeah, because we're talentless hacks.
6345 Grand Boulevard, Newport Richey, Florida, 34652.
He's like
What time?
10 to 3?
10 to 3.
He's like the only one that actually
fan
knows
mail.
the address off the top of his head.
Yep. I know it.
I have to look at cards all the time.
I Google it.
I can never remember it. Or the phone number. I think it's 727-215-0815.
All right, now you're just embarrassing.
727-480-0215.
0215. I had that part right.
We promise we won't shoot you in the eye.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's cell phones, dude. We have
took his
everything.
glasses off so I wouldn't shoot him.
Oh. Darn. Yeah. We could always play the clip because we never got rid of it.
No, we saw
yeah, it's gone.
Oh, Taylor.
No, it's not.
I got news for you.
We back up
James,
everything.
he challenged you. He said it was gone. I think it's play the clip now.
No, that's not.
He probably got rid of it.
I did.
Anyway,
So what type of projects do we have coming up?
Well, we have training videos. We have
What kind of projects
commercials.
don't we have coming up?
Yeah, it's
Boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm looking. Hey, look, if you're out there and you want to have a show of your own, get a hold of us. Seriously, I want more shows. The more shows we have, the better. I want to get to the point where we're literally rolling show, hour break, show, hour break, show, hour break from 7 a.m. till 10 o'clock at night.
Preferably
He got rid of
cool
it.
shows.
I did get rid of it.
I know you didn't.
Oh, yes, it did.
No, you didn't. I got news for you. Anyway, so if you want to have your own show, contact us at Tampa Bay Multimedia.
This just sitting on the Nerd Talk
and
table.
we will be glad to talk to you about having a show. We have another show coming up called it's a wrestling show.
Yeah.
With Kaze Media.
I hope midgets are involved for some
No,
reason.
I don't
Or little
think-
people.
I don't think so. I don't know. Depends on what
That's
it's got
some
going
fun
on.
stuff though. Like that's like some of the best wrestling that's out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's very
get
hard to
super
get.
into
It's
it.
a fun game.
Yeah, they do.
Awesome.
You want to play?
No, I'm good.
Is this ACW?
I'm not sure what league he's in. But he's going to talk about the wrestling world itself.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Because he does. Mark does have a wrestling side.
Yeah.
But we're going.
So it's a show. It's not necessarily a wrestling show. It's a show about wrestling.
About
where he
wrestling, yeah, and hopefully
comes in and
we'll get
talks
people
about-
that we know
Wouldn't that
Yeah,
make
we
a
and their
wrestling show?
family
We do know some
to
people. yes.
come in there. Yeah, it'd be nice. You know?
Or if it'd be cool just to have something like that, because I mean I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. I'd like to see something like that, especially locally, because there's a ton of like local wrestling. What do you call them? Leagues, I guess, or companies. There's
Yeah.
at least 2 in this area.
Yeah, something
in
like
our
that. I'm
general
not sure if
area,
it's
there's
leagues
2. There's ACW, that's the big one,
Yeah.
and then there's another one. I forget what the other one
And
was. And
go ahead.
they have big names
But-
come through.
yeah.
AJ Styles came through, so I mean, there's some big names that have
Yeah.
come through our town for wrestling. So
And then on top of that, we're probably going to start an MMA show.
well, we have an MMA show.
No, we're going to actually have an MMA show
Oh, so this is separate from
the pay-per-view that we did.
What
yes.
is it? ACD?
ACF.
ACF, yeah.
AFC.
AFC, yeah.
Yeah.
We actually streamed that live.
Yep, last weekend.
Yep, last weekend, and we have another one coming up in June, right?
And we're going to have the last week's up in about, we'll have everything up about 2 weeks.
Yeah, and
Everybody see.
you'll be pretty surprised to see what these guys have gone through. Like I got to see a little bit of it.
Some of them, I tell you
yeah, it
what,
looks
this past Saturday was phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was really.
I mean, all I did was
fights.
Yeah, the last two.
There was one.
And some great
matches.
graphics.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, James plugging himself. You see that?
Self-promotion.
I was just about to go into that. Like all I did was run a camera, and these guys, busted their butts putting things together, and he had just stole my thunder.
Shameless
Which was his thunder anyway.
That's our James.
Shameless self-promotion. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, a little bit. Tom, a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, it looks awesome. I saw it, and it was looking great. I was watching Taylor work on some of it, or Taylor and James work on it a couple of times, and I was pretty impressed with how
Taylor's
it
trying to
came
get
out.
it prepped and get it ready up for YouTube.
Yeah, and they're busting their butts on it too. I know that.
Like I said, we're busy. We're very busy. So if you're interested in being on-air talent, stop by and see us. And
we should probably shop for talent just for that too. Like if you're into MMA, we need some announcers that we can control,
right?
And put in the right spot.
We can start wrapping up.
All right. Well, you know what?
We're not the hosts. It's their job. Remember?
Yeah, we're not supposed to be closing this out. We're just talking, and here we go again.
These cats with the guns. I'll throw.
Pulling out the big guns.
I have a dingle hopper.
Yeah, dingle hopper.
You welcome, man. What's he gonna do?
Anyway.
Yeah, we're nowhere near water, so.
Yeah, I know.
Even though that.
There's water in Taylor's glass.
Well, there's also water in everybody's bodies.
He's gonna will the gator just slap
Human beings are
someone with the
70% water, so Aquaman's actually more
over the
powerful than
weekend,
you.
everybody make sure you get caught up on your Fear the Walking Dead. Oh, and by the way,
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones we'll talk about on Monday, as well as Daredevil.
Yeah,
Also,
Daredevil's awesome.
There's a show that I've been wanting to mention about. I don't know if anybody else watches it on here. There's a show on History called Vikings. If you haven't had a chance to watch that show yet, you need to frickin' watch that show because it's
Is that the show
absolutely
with that dude
amazing.
Jax in it?
It's
that
with
everyone's
Travis
always talking
Fimmel.
about?
Yeah.
It's the guy who plays.
I'll tell you what. Here's on Monday. I want you to do a segment on Vikings.
I will
So
gladly
Monday
do
may
that.
be an
Speaking
all
of,
movie
we
day.
have the drinking mug or the drinking horn from Vikings.
Yes, we do.
It's right here.
Oh, that's what that's from.
We do.
Yes.
Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da.
And that airs on Thursdays, 10 o'clock at night Eastern time. So just watch it. Just do it. It's okay.
So
You're
we'll
gonna
see
do it.
everybody on Monday.
Just
It'll be
do it.
Movie Monday. Because, well, in TV shows.
Yeah,
TV show.
All right.
more like TV show Monday.
Well, whatever. Same difference. It's all the same. So we will see you guys next week on Nerd Talk.
Ha 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 ha.